Katie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, panning, and more. So today I thought, it's been a really long time, I thought I would do like a chit chat, get ready with me. Today I'm gonna use like a lot, if not almost all of my panning products today. I'm gonna use my Pan Those eyeshadows and just do like a fun little chatty get ready with me. So stay tuned for that. So let's just get right into it. So I already moisturized, obviously did my skincare, and then I also primed with the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer. My skin's feeling like a little like drier. Recently I've been like digging my skin though. It's been, I don't know, I guess been pleased with it and stuff. So yeah. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter. It's in my regular yearly project pan. I love using this like under foundation, like kind of as like a illuminator. Sometimes I'll mix it with foundation too. It's a very weird consistency, but I'm really happy to be panning it. I made the goal to use it up. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I've had it since like 2018, so I was figured it was like time to like try to use it up. You know, maybe I'll change that goal, but I feel like it's a good goal. So I'm planning to make myself look like a glazed donut. Apparently that's a vibe. I love this makeup. I love this under foundation. I had been doing that a lot recently to use it for my like work makeup, which is kind of funny because now my job is requiring us to wear masks again to work. So like I'm gonna go back to like basically wearing no makeup again, because I just don't see the point when you're gonna cover like 90% of your face to wear foundation. So I think that's what we're gonna go back to. Maybe I'll use like this in my moisturizer to give myself like a natural glow, but we'll see. But yeah, so that being said, like I think because most of the week I probably won't be wearing makeup, I think now all my Project Pan products might not get as much usage, but I'm really gonna still try, you know? I'm still gonna try, which even if I were to use them, like do my makeup at night for the hell of it, that's fine. I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud, honestly, about that whole thing. I was going to do my eyes first, so actually let's pause foundation. I wanted to use my Pan Those eyeshadows. I keep them all in this little thing just so I can keep track of what is in my Pan Those eyeshadows. It's just easier for me and stuff. So I'm just gonna take my eye primer. I'm gonna take my Anastasia today and stuff. I really like this eye primer. I'm not gonna say I would repurchase it, but I do like it. I think I'm actually like almost out of it because I'm squeezing and like basically nothing is coming out, but I really do like it. It like gives your eyeshadow like a white cream-ish base. The only thing I don't like about this is how messy it is. It is like kind of a skin toned white shade. Like it really does make them pop. It's like the only thing I don't like. And then I'm gonna use my single eyeshadow, which I have with my other single eyeshadows, or at least my indie brand ones are all in this palette. I want to get like a bigger palette, but I haven't ventured. But this shade I did end up repressing, and actually that ended up working out very well for me and stuff. I'm happy that I went through with doing that. Some people don't believe in setting your lids like when you put primer down. I do, just because it gives it like a nice base, and I've done it for literally years. I kind of already have like the look in mind that I wanted to do today too. Just because I feel like some of my Pan Those eyeshadows I haven't given them enough love, so I definitely want to do that and stuff. But I've been loving this journey with Pan Those eyeshadows, and in a sense it's already getting me excited for 2022, even though that's like still months away. Like I'm still been envisioning. I've kind of thought about like how I want next year to go, like whether if I want to go back to a Pan palette or continue with Pan's eyeshadows. But now I'm going to take the shade Need You, which is obviously my Pan's eyeshadows project. And this I literally just do like maybe 2 taps and then I tap it off. Just because I don't like it to be too crazy, especially if I want to like messily blend this. I don't like to use too much, which maybe won't get me the most progress, but at least I'm using it is how I look at it. So I just apply that very messily. And when I do my makeup recently, I've been thinking about this a lot, but like how much sharing like makeup looks, even if it's just chatty Garrett me like this video, how much that's changed like in the internet world, I suppose. Like YouTube, Instagram, like I feel like Instagram, it's more of a thing these days. Like TikToks and Reels have really changed, like I guess the beauty world and stuff, because I feel like you never see tutorials on Instagram or on YouTube anymore. I feel like nobody does tutorials anymore. Even I don't do like makeup looks on here as much as I used to. I feel like that's Instagram even more these days. And I feel like that's partially because people don't want to sit down and watch like a 20-30 minute tutorial anymore like they used to in like 2015, 2014, like as much, even like before that too. Like I feel like it's just not as common. I feel like it's just not as much of a thing. Like I feel like people just don't have the attention span, which is why TikTok has thrived so much, is because people like to watch 15 to 60 second videos. Even now there's a 3-minute option on TikTok. People like to just sit down and watch a very quick and easy look to music or even just somebody talking. They would much rather go on TikTok and watch that than go on to YouTube. They just like to I don't know, people just gravitate more towards that these days, like more towards TikTok and Reels, just because they're very quick and easy and you can watch like 100 videos in an hour rather than just watching. I feel like I've seen a lot of people say that. I've seen a lot of people that used to make YouTube videos talk about TikTok more and Instagram more, which is really interesting. So I feel like even just me personally, I feel like I've shifted in content because I mostly do panning videos these days. And that's partially because that's just what I enjoy watching. But I still like videos like these, like sit down videos and like chit chat ready me's and stuff. But I feel like it's just not as big as it used to be, which obviously things evolve over time, so that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it's crazy how much things have changed in just a short amount of time. So next I'm going to take this shade, which is in my Pan's eyeshadows, and I need a clean brush. So I think I'm just going to wipe off this brush on my makeup switch, which is honestly like a go-to for me and stuff. And I like desperately want to hit pan on this. Like, really do. I'm actually going to take my NYX glitter glue. This just makes shadows more pigmented. There's a like clog in it, so it's like taking forever to come out. Story of my life. Just put this on like the base of my lid where I'm gonna put that shadow. That's really annoying how it's like that. That's okay. It's fine. It's cool. That's like saying it's not fine, honestly, because it's not. But then I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna apply it to my lid. I kind of have like envisioned the sort of look I want to do with this today. See, that is so pretty. Yeah, that's so pretty. So I did 2 layers on both eyes. And then now I want to kind of take the purple from the Zodiac, which is Sagittarius. I feel like I have to say that so slow because I always struggle. You guys watch my pan those eyeshadows, you know I struggle to say that word. For whatever reason, I can't say that word. Like, I just struggle so hard. Like, I'm just like, huh? But I want to put that like on the outer part and kind of on the outer crease of my eye. This is a really pretty shadow too. And then for my deck of panning, I believe Project Pan, where is it? I have this Colourpop shadow. It's called Winnie. And I kind of got the vision to do this in like my, well, I just digged my finger right into it. I got the idea to kind of put this in the center. See how it looks? And maybe even just press it lightly on the whole lid. I repressed this with like oil and it's been working a lot better. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. It's like not too much, but it's just like a little bit. Kind of gives it like a softer look. And this is all good for all my projects because I'm getting use out of everything all at once. I feel like I look crazy, but that's mainly just because I don't have any concealer on, foundation, so I can't really tell what the whole look's gonna look like, but so far, so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go on to my foundation. I didn't really know what I wanted to use, like, and stuff, but I think I wanted to not use the Project Pan one today and use the Colourpop Refresh. I haven't used this. I used this the other day, but I haven't used it otherwise in a while. So I think I'm gonna use this one again. One of my favorites, I think this is like my second or third bottle of this. It's one of my favorites for sure. Suddenly I forgot about everything I wanted to talk about. Kind of touched on most things. I love this foundation. Like I said, like I just think it looks super pretty and like natural, not like too much, which I like. And usually I'm a culprit of like applying my foundation too high up, so like this is allowing me to not do that today. I currently don't own a concealer I love, so I'm just gonna use this one from Complex Culture, which I hate the applicator of this. It's so freaking weird. Like, I just feel like it makes it hard to get product, and I just don't like this concealer. It's all right, but especially because of like the applicator, I feel like it makes me not like it. This is one of the Ipsy products I got that I just don't like, and I don't like it so much that I've debated like just ixnaying it, like getting rid of it, because I just don't like it. But the one I've actually warmed up to is this e.l.f. one. It's like the brightening concealer. I really like it. The shade isn't my absolute like go-to, but I do really enjoy that. I just don't like applicator, like the applicator to apply the concealer. Not a fan. Those are like the only concealers I own right now. So yeah, but honestly it brightens well. It did that well. It's just otherwise, because I have my full base pretty much on now, I feel like I get a vibe of what the eyes look like, and I'm obsessed. Like, I think it pulled together really nicely. My face though is looking hella pale compared to the rest of myself. Like, not really pale, but a slightly paler. I feel like I have gotten tan this summer, even though I don't, like, I go outside every day. I've definitely spent some poolside time, but otherwise I feel like I'm looking pale in the face. So definitely bronzer, which actually is a good thing because I've neglected the bronzer palettes in my collection. This I have neglected. I'm trying to pan the cream in the Tarte Pro bronzer thingy, so I'm gonna put some bronzer on. because of that reason. I'm basically just trying to get use out of this and or hit pan. I've had this for years and I feel like creams just go bad faster, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't use this like too often, but I'm definitely trying to use it more than I have fun. I don't know if this is me thing or if like everyone does this, but every time I do my makeup and I'm doing like a full-on makeup routine, I feel like I look crazy. I'm gonna blow this out fast. But every time I do a full-on makeup routine, I really do feel like my foot falls asleep every time. No doubt, no hesitations. Like it does. It falls asleep every damn time and I'm like, what did I do? Why is this me? I don't know. I feel like that made me look a little bit better. I'm loving the setting spray that I got from Makeup Revolution. I know they're technically called like Revolution Makeup, but it says Makeup Revolution London too, so it's very confusing. It smells good. It feels good. I just love that setting spray and stuff. It's really, really nice. And then I'm gonna use, I guess I'll use my Becca highlight. I have been trying to hit pan on this. Like, I've definitely gotten closer to my goal. That's all I'll say. Because you guys are gonna find this out on the 20th of this month when that update goes up. But I've been trying to hit pan on this. And I haven't. And I've gotten closer and closer to my goal. And a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you're gonna definitely hit pan on that. Guys, I haven't hit pan. Not yet. Will I before I reach my goal and I roll this out of the project? Who knows? Who knows? But it's partially probably because when I was doing my work makeup, I would take it and that's how I'd apply it. I would like pat it into my skin because I didn't want to look like I was wearing like heavy makeup to work. I definitely went on the lighter side with my makeup. I totally forgot that I applied this under my lip and I did not blend it. But yeah, it's crazy. I feel like a lot of times with my Becca highlights, I will hit like a huge dip, but the pan takes forever to get. I don't know why. It just does. And then on my inner corner, I'm going to take this Urban Decay, which is also in my project, if you know. It's in my deck of panning project. I guess the next thing to talk about is Shop My Stash. I haven't done one in months. I planned on only taking like a month or two off, but then every time I got close to starting my new one, I just didn't. But it's definitely something I want to get back to. It's definitely something that I want to do again. Well, I probably will get back to that within the next, I think I'll take August off and then get back to it in September, which I feel like would be perfect for fall. I feel like that would be good to do in fall. Loving the eyes. I actually kind of like it so far. So I'm thinking about using this Adore blush from Rare Beauty, which is a lot more pigmented than the other one I have from them. So I try to not apply that much. Some people don't like Rare Beauty blushes and I'm like, how? That reminds me of that TikTok where it's like, how did this turn into this? It reminds me of that so much. So every time I say something like that, I'm like, Katie, why? It's way more pigmented than the other one, but I think it's super pretty. Like, I really like it. I'm telling you, Rare Beauty needs to like get into like the bronzer game next. Like, imagine liquid bronzers like that come in. Like, I feel like people say that's not an ideal applicator for bronzer, but I feel like it'd be nice. My face is slightly tacky, but I kind of don't even want to set it today maybe like my forehead. I really want to try that trick, this TikTok trick where you dip your mascara into powder, but I think I might want to do like videos trying like viral makeup trends, like full face effects, so I think I'm gonna hold off, but I really do want to try that. Now I just have mascara, brows, and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm gonna take the Bite Beauty one, which I really like. I feel like Bite Beauty is really expanding. Like, I feel like it used to be just like a lip brand, but now they have like almost everything you could imagine, which I think is really nice. And this is a really good mascara. Contrary to popular belief, or I guess it's not a good way to put it, but a lot of people say how they like having full sizes, but I actually prefer the sample sizes because A, who goes through a whole huge tube of mascara, especially since high-end ones tend to have like a lot more product than like some other mascaras, who goes through a whole tube that fast? Like, I definitely don't and stuff. Like, it takes me a while to go through mascaras. Like, I definitely throw them out like when they get bad. Like, I just feel like I don't go through them in the amount of time that most people do, so I prefer it. Plus, it's cheaper to get like the smaller size and stuff, so that's usually what I end up doing. And then I just want to do Coat with my Lash Princess, which is my go-to favorite mascara. I'm getting the Ipsy Glam Bag X, which I mentioned to you guys in my last Ipsy unbagging video, and I'm really excited to get it. And I was under the impression that when you get that you get your regular glam bag and that, but you only get the months you get the Glam Bag X, you just get the Glam Bag X, so it swaps out 4 months a year. So 4 months a year you will get full size items, which I actually kind of like having the Glam Bag, which is only $12, and then this, which I think is like, I forget how much it was, like 40 something. I kind of like having 4 times a year getting like full size things, because I don't necessarily want to go for the just traditional like glam bag. So now I think they got rid of the Glam Bag Plus, so it's just the Glam Bag and then the Glam Bag Plus. I think they got rid of the Ultimate and replaced it with the Glam Bag X, if that makes any sense. I'm really feeling myself today. I also did a look yesterday, which I was really feeling too, which I'm planning on maybe making that into my summer makeup routine, but this is basically my makeup routine for summer and stuff. Of course, I don't wear makeup every day. Like, if I'm just having a chill vibe day, unless I'm filming, I usually hardly ever don't do my makeup. I just have to do my lips, which I feel like using this because I am literally almost done with this. I'm getting to the point where I'm having to scrape some out, but this is basically almost gone. I love these glosses though, they're really good. This is the Tarte H2o Gloss. They're really good. I actually love the color, but I actually prefer more like nudie colors these days. So that's a fun fact about me with that. I feel like there are other things I want to talk about in this video, but I can't think of what they were. I still have to do my eyebrows though. You know, I usually typically just take my eyebrow gel. I'm debating on trying another one. I love this Essence one. Essence is like probably one of my favorite drugstore brands. Essence and Elf are probably in the top 5, which maybe I should make a video of that, but I haven't, because it definitely has changed within the last few years. I feel like I made a video when I was doing top 5s a lot, but it definitely has changed a ton. But yeah, this is my look for today. It was fun doing like a chit chat gritty me. I I don't know, I feel like it got some good topics and also chatted about makeup, which I love and stuff, but definitely next time there's probably way more that I want to talk about, so I'll definitely do that next time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what topics maybe this should be good. What topics should me talk about in the next one of these. Like, you know, I can ramble on about a lot, so let me know and stuff. And yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos typically every week, you know. Sometimes life gets hectic and editing is not always the quickest process for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to follow me on all my socials. I'm mostly active on Instagram and TikTok, which are both at Katiexobeauty YT. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.